Welcome everyone to the December 11th, 2025 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. And I would like Mr. Bob Horax, please, to start us off with the pledge. Former head of SourcePoint.
And former Canadian.
Yeah. Oh, really?
A U.S. citizen.
Woo.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bob. That is interesting. Yeah. I am Barb Lewis, president of the board of this year. And to my left is our Vice President Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator Tracy Davies, and our General Counsel and Deputy Administrator Eric Hostetler, and our clerks, Brandy Wilson and Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 25-1036 in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings for a regular meeting held December 8, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-1036. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have public comment later in our agenda for a specific item, and we don't have anyone for public comment that was on a non-agenda item. So item number 3, resolution number 25-1037, in the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM-APR 1210 and memo transfers in batch number MT-APR 1210.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 25-1037. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1038, in the matter of accepting a donation made to the Department of Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Anderson with Job and Family Services. Again, this year, we're fortunate to reap the benefits of a very generous community that we live in. Liberty Presbyterian Church donated 75 meals, and our Coats for Children donated 35 coats that we distribute to foster children, foster adopt families, and our kinship homes.
Oh,
I'd like to comment. We see Liberty Presbyterian on here every year about this time, and kudos to them, and thank you for their support. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1038. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. Thank you, Bob.
Resolution number 25-1039, in the matter of adopting amended wage bands for the Delaware County Compensation Management System.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tracy Davies, Administrator. You recently approved an adjustment to our wage band table. We realized there was a slight calculation error, and we're correcting that error.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1039. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1040, in the matter of approving the sale of real property located at 800 Cheshire Road to SourcePoint and authorizing the county administrator to represent the board at and approve and execute all documents associated with the closing thereof.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Come on
I'll
up.
start with the presentation.
All right.
Eric Hostetler, General Counsel. This resolution would authorize the sale of the SourcePoint property. The lease for the property back in 2007 provided for the option to purchase the property after the bonds for the facility were paid off, which happened earlier this month. So that's just the general background, and I'll allow the public comment to fill in any of the other gaps.
Okay. We will now
There we
hear
go.
from SourcePoint. Welcome, Farah.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you, Commissioners, for this opportunity to speak with you today. On behalf of SourcePoint, I want to express our sincere gratitude for your support and for the resolution that allows us to purchase this building after leasing it for the past 18 years. Thank you as well for recognizing the need for this space in service to Delaware County residents age 55 and better. This opportunity ensures that the older adults who rely on us will continue to have a place designated for their well-being, learning, and connection. This building has been our home since it opened in 2007. In that time, it has become a vibrant hub where older adults stay active, engaged, and independent. As you are aware, because of your visits, on any given day, you'll find neighbors playing billiards, water volleyball in the warm water pool, and lifelong learning participating in arts, fitness, and education programs, including learning how to play mahjong. Before I go further, I want to acknowledge someone whose vision made all of this possible. Founding Executive Director Bob Horrocks led the charge for the construction of the Source Point building. It was his foresight in 2005, imagining, and probably before then, imagining one location where Delaware County older residents could get information, assistance, arrange for in-home supports and services, and access programs to support their well-being. That laid the foundation for what Source Point is today. This building is a direct reflection of his leadership and commitment to serving older adults, and we are grateful for the legacy he created. And I know he'll be coming up to speak in a moment as well. Demand for services has grown significantly over the years. We have served more than 12,700 in-home care clients over the years. We served our 5 millionth meal this year in 2025, and membership has tripled just in the last 10 years. We've increased our average daily scan-ins, that's when people come in and they scan their membership card, has increased 67% just since 2016. This reflects how essential this space has become to the community. That growth shows both the changing needs of our community and the trust placed in Source Point by the residents. To meet the demand, we've made key improvements, including the Cheshire Room addition, the redesigned Independence Room, and new lower-level program spaces, particularly for our wellness programming. These updates ensure the building remains flexible, functional, and ready for the future. Your decision to make ownership possible strengthens our long-term stability. It allows us to plan ahead, invest thoughtfully, and remain strong stewards of the public interest. I'd also like to take a moment to highlight someone who has quietly made this building work so well and for so long. Our facilities manager, Scott Early, who is with us today, has cared for this building since the day it opened. Scott knows every inch of the place, and I mean every inch, including the roof, on top of the roof. When the heat goes out on a freezing morning, when a storm rolls through, or when a pipe threatens to leak, or actually does leak, Scott is the person who ensures our doors stay open and our services remain uninterrupted. Scott has shown incredible dedication to the care and maintenance of our facility. He treats the building like it's his own, taking personal pride in everything from the appearance of the entryway to ensuring systems are running smoothly. His attention to detail, commitment to safety, and responsiveness to staff and member needs play a huge part in making this space feel welcoming and well-maintained. Behind the scenes, he's also been instrumental in facilitating renovations and helping adapt our space as our programs have grown, from HVAC updates to accessibility improvements. Scott has helped ensure our infrastructure continues to support our mission. His work is largely behind the scenes, but absolutely essential, because Scott keeps this building safe, functional, and welcoming. Therefore, our staff and volunteers can focus on serving the older adults. Meals go out on time, programs run smoothly, and families know they can count on us because we count on him. Scott, thank you for the nearly 2 decades of dedication and pride in this building. And commissioners, thank you for recognizing the value of this space and the people who sustain it. As we move from long-term tenants to owners, we do so with deep appreciation for our partnership with the county. We are committed to maintaining this building thoughtfully, using it fully, and ensuring it remains a place where Delaware County older adults can find help, hope, and community for many years to come. Thank you again for your leadership, your trust, and your ongoing support of SourcePoint and the older adults that we serve. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Farah, for the excellent job you're doing as executive director.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce the other people from SourcePoint?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We have with us, as you know, Bob Horrocks, the former executive director. We have Allie. I almost called you Alice. Allison Yeager, who is our Chief Advancement Officer. We have Bill Brown, who is one of our Board of Directors. We also have Amelia Tutrone. She's our Chief Programs Officer, and Brittany Moffert, who is our Chief Financial Officer, and Scott Early, who you
Oh,
know is
wonderful.
our Facilities Manager.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Boy.
And I know Bob has something to say.
Oh, we would
Okay.
love to hear from Bob. Welcome, Bob.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning,
Good morning.
and thank you, Commissioners, for all of your support over the years and for your support in getting this transfer to the finish line before the end of the year. I want to thank Eric and Tracy for doing the grunt work to get all those papers in shape for signing. And thank you, Farah, for your nice comments and for actually for including me in this process, which you might think, why would you want to be involved in this process to transfer a building? But this is, for me, it's kind of one of those full circle moments you get in your life. We started dreaming about this in 2003, and we didn't have any land. We didn't have any money, didn't have an architect, couldn't afford an architect. But eventually those things came together. And so in 2005, we took a 0.2 mil bond issue to the voters. This bond issue, it's been rolled back many times over the years. I'm sure it's pretty small now, but it's going to come off the rolls, which will be nice. But it was the first bond issue in Ohio for this specific purpose. And I'll tell you, for the year that I carried this cardboard model around the county and talked to any group that would have me, people had a hard time imagining why we needed this building. And they had a hard time imagining what programs could take place in this building. And you know, we usually pass our service issues by 70+%. This bond issue barely squeaked by. And it was because people just couldn't imagine what all could come of it. I'm real proud to say that 20 years later, I don't think people could imagine not having that building here in Delaware. Because as Farah has said, all of those things have come true, and all of those services that have been developed over the years. And getting to the point where, you know, we used to think, well, in 20 years we'll actually own this building. And so here we are. Your building is in better shape today than it was when we took it over. When we moved in, I think there was issues in every room in that building. And since then, we've added a lot and done some expansions. I'm so happy that Farah invited Scott, because he was so integral to getting us through all of the issues that we had in that facility. We hired Scott the week that we opened the building. If I would have been smarter, we would have done it a year before we opened that building. Would have saved me a lot of headaches. But when we hired Scott, he said, I'm going to care for this facility just like I care for my mom's home. And he really did that. I mean, I hope your mom's home didn't have all those issues, but he really did take care of that. And that first year, he was running so much, he lost 15 to 20 pounds. And I remember passing him in the hall after that first year, and I said, Scott, how you doing? He said, well, Bob, for the last year, I've felt like I've been chased by a bear every day. But this week, finally, I feel like I'm chasing the bear. And so he's been chasing the bear now for 18 years. And we are all the better for it. So thank you, Scott. I'm glad you could be here today because we really want to recognize you for all the good that you've done behind the scenes. You know, you never got any credit for that, and we really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for all your support over the years, so thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Yep.
Comments from
I know Bob fairly well. I consider us good friends, Bob, and I think his imagination that put this in play. Farrah, your comment said it all, so I don't need to say very much here. And I qualify the 55 and better. So, and you pointed at me, so I know you were regarding one particular event that takes place at Source Point. Although I don't get out there very often, and I would encourage anyone who's 55 and better, if you're not involved with Source Point, get involved.
Yeah, that's great.
I think it's a great opportunity to socialize with other people in your particular age group. People out there are very warming and welcoming you there, and we strongly encourage it. And Source Point's in great position for the future, and we're all better served because of it. So thank all of you.
Yeah, Bob, thank you for your incredible leadership, creating the organization, creating the funding source, and then building, what is a phenomenal, facility and engagement in the community and extremely well supported, very, very active. Every time I go in there, it seems like it's just packed, which is amazing. And like Farrah said, I learned to play mahjong there not too long ago. But again, congratulations to the whole team. This is a huge team effort. For 18 years to have that building and be paying down the debt, and now you're to the point where you don't have to make the debt payments anymore, and can continue to exhibit and do excellent financial management. That's one thing I really notice is the fiscal affairs are in very good shape, very well managed, and by taking good care of the dollars, that enables you to own the building and advance the programs more. So congratulations, big day, big day.
It really is, Bob. I mean, this is your creation, and my golly, you made it happen. Yeah. And how heartwarming it is to see what Source Point has grown into, and the people that are helped every day. And the other commissioners really said it all too. I mean, we're just so proud of Source Point and all the residents that you help. And I would like to ask Scott if he'd like to say a few words. You've been a vital part of this.
I'm just going to stand here. But
Yeah.
I appreciate, hearing this today, especially from Bob. We all look up to him. He has had the dream that, we never imagined that would be this way. So,
A dream, that's right.
This is his big Christmas present.
It's true.
Commissioner Lewis, we normally get a photo for proclamations, but I think this deserves.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm proud to have been a part of it.
Oh,
We appreciate all of you because without you, this wouldn't happen. And this is just the start of more good things. So
Well, thank you. Thanks for keeping the building in such great shape.
Yeah.
Eric, thank you.
Yeah, Eric's played a big role in this, Tracy.
Yes.
Everybody's been a team effort.
And Tracy, so thank you for your help on this.
And for the commissioners back in the early 2000s.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
Played a role in this. We sometimes forget the people who
That's right.
played an initial
That's
role, so, but they should be thanked as well.
Yeah.
And we definitely should get a picture, everybody.
Could you vote first?
Do you want me to, okay, we'll vote, okay.
Just so you don't forget.
Okay,
Vote on motion 25-1040. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. That vote was never.
You didn't bring a mortgage document?
We don't have it yet.
We're gonna have a burning ceremony.
Yeah. We're gonna do something probably after the first of the year. Okay, I'll see you in
The title agent about signing. So your preference was if they were.
Sorry.
She hasn't responded yet. I'll let you know, but I told her.
Do one more here. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I started working on this in December of 2004. So,
Oh, my gosh.
yeah. It's hard to believe that I've been here that long, but
I don't think we've ever met. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
It's fun.
Boy. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Eric, again. I know, this has been a long time.
All right,
We can
that brings us
proceed.
to item number 7, resolution number 25-1041. In the matter of approving a joint application by the prosecuting attorney and the Board of County Commissioners to the Common Pleas Court to authorize the board to employ Mark A. Fischel of the law firm Fischel, Downey, Albrecht, Rippenhoff, LLC as outside legal counsel to advise, represent, prosecute on behalf of, and/or defend the Delaware County Prosecutor and the Delaware County Sheriff.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Vote. Eric, did you want to say anything? Sorry.
I mean, I think the resolution kind of speaks for itself. The
Okay.
prosecutor has announced that they have a conflict. There's a hearing coming up where some members of the office might need to testify, and this will allow for them to have some legal guidance before that hearing.
Okay, thank you. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1041. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1042, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds, supplemental appropriations, and a transfer of appropriations.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Navi, Director of Finance. This item is attributed primarily to the quarterly transfer of cash in support of the Regional Sewer District's capital improvement plan. Also, it's attributed to compensation payments for the Rybov and Norris Run ditch projects.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1042. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution number 25-1043, in the matter of approving a master and purchase agreement between the Delaware County Sheriff's Office, the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, and Axon Enterprises Incorporated for updated TASER hardware, accessory, training, supplies, and warranties.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, McElroy, Finance Director, Delaware County Sheriff's Office. This would be a 5-year agreement with Axon Enterprise. to upgrade the current tasers that are being used, but also include new tasers for the jail staff as well as the deputies.
Okay.
Yeah, Ms. Kell, how much is the contract amount? I didn't see it in the
The total
journal.
would be just under 1.2 million over the 5 years. It's going to be 236,000 per year.
Okay.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1043. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1044, in the matter of authorizing the submitting of an application for the Patrick Lee Bulletproof Vest Partnership Grant through U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs for the Delaware County Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This grant would, it's a 50% match. It would allow for the reimbursement of the purchase of the bulletproof vests that the deputies wear, which are all due to expire next year anyways. So just kind of help offset some of those expenses if approved.
Do you think, what kind of chance do we have of getting this grant? Is it highly competitive? Or
It
likely
is
to-
competitive. However, I have looked through the past couple of years just to see who has been approved for the grant. And there's some local agencies that have been, but not for the amount that we're looking for. So I don't know that the full amount would be approved, but a portion potentially.
Okay.
I do think it is pretty competitive, though.
Okay.
Okay. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1044. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mikhail.
Resolution number 25-1045, in the matter of awarding a bid to and approving a contract with Peterson Construction Company for the Trotters Gate Pump Station.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Eric McPeak, Deputy Director of Operations for the Regional Sewer District. First item today is for upgrades to the Trotters Gate Pump Station. It's located near Riverside Drive and Seldom Seen Road. We're basically upgrading the pumps, doubling their horsepower. This will give us some better scouring velocity to clear the sewer lines and also allow for the future demolition of Seldom Seen Pump Station. So we'll be able to consolidate a whole, add to the, hold on, I had it right here. There's 187 homes right now on this pump station, and we'll be able to decommission the other one and add another 133. The engineer's estimate was $420,000 for the construction. The Peterson, the lowest and best bidder, came in at $397,700. There was one other bidder that was higher than that.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1045. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1046, in the matter of approving change order number 1 to the agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and Peterson Construction Company for the Olentangy Environmental Control Center headworks.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
So this is the one and only change order for the $46.4 million project that we've been doing at OECC. I'm happy to say we're nearing substantial completion and only have a few more things to wrap up. The total for this change order is $714,000, and things were added to this to either add value to the project or things that were discovered during the heavy demolition work that happened, uncovering things that were unknown or couldn't be seen without quite a bit of work happening. Ultimately, it's a time and cost saver for us. We were able to utilize the contractor who was already mobilized to the site. We were able to do it without having to rebid and things like that. That's the time portion of it. So it's 1.5% of the total cost of the project, this change order. And like I said, there won't be any additional cost for this project as we're reaching completion.
Aeration upgrades are also included. What does that mean?
So we use forced air
Okay.
to keep the microorganisms alive, to treat the sewage that comes in. So that was a big portion of this project. And when you do that, we had blowers, which these are expensive items, obviously. Diffusers, upgrades to the tanks, monitoring the system, so you can really fine tune the process. It's essentially a living batch organism in these tanks, composed of, billions of microorganisms. So we've been able to dial this in not only for treatment, we discharge the Olentangy River. So we've gotten really good treatment out of this, but we've also been able to save costs. The new equipment uses less electricity, it's more dialed in, it can control itself better, and we've been able to save significant costs with this system. It keeps the biology highly tuned, and you have to add less chemical at the end to get rid of phosphorus, for instance. So we're saving $5,000 to $6,000 a month during the warm months just on chemical alone.
Oh,
To
great,
meet permit.
great.
That was a long explanation, but
Yeah, no, that's okay, thank you.
When do you expect the ribbon cutting? Are we gonna do a ribbon cutting? It's a
we
big
can.
project.
Yeah, the final paving got pushed due to the weather happening, got pushed to
Spring
sometime in
sometime.
the spring.
Ah,
So I
okay.
think that would be a great time to do something like that.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Obviously, huge investment for the county.
Right, right. And it's working very well. We've got redundancy in the solids, handling. One of the items in this, it was $100,000 just to manage the biosolids while we were upgrading the centrifuge. And we've had to do that, not for that long. We've had to spend 30 to 40 grand when that unit goes down. Now we have 2 of them in good operation, so we won't see those costs coming through. So,
Great.
yep.
Oh, wonderful, thank you. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1046, Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Resolution number 25-1047, in the matter of approving a professional service agreement with Hazen and Sawyer for engineering services during construction of the North Star Water Reclamation Facility Upgrade Project.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion.
This is the project at North Star where we're upgrading from a lamp discharge permit to a direct discharge MPDS permit. So we've been working on this for a couple years now. There was a big permitting process. Now we're entering the construction phase. So this is the design engineer continuing to support us through construction. A lot of this, most of this is submittal review, which we're working through right now to get some equipment in to try and wrap this project up by the end of '26. And construction support services, as-built drawings at the end of the project. The total cost of their services is $253,600, and we've negotiated with North Star Residential Development nationwide. They're going to cover half of these costs, so the county share will be $126,800.
Great. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 25-1047, Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Harry, before you walk away, is there anything else special about today you'd like to mention to us?
I
Great.
think
How do you know?
December 11th. I mean, you tell me.
Is there anything special about December the 11th that comes to
Well, I
mind?
just learned this morning, in about a decade, I'll be able to use the resources at Source Point myself, so yes.
So, in other words, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
Eric. Thank you.
Thanks.
What a treat to come in and present.
Oh,
Oh, it's my pleasure. Nowhere else I'd rather be. So.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
How do you know these things?
I just
I
come up.
know.
I
We
marvel
do-
at that.
We do have an item for other business this morning. Resolution number 25-1048, in the matter of accepting a donation made to the Delaware County Board of Commissioners.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 25-1048, Mrs. Lewis.
Aye.
Mr. Merrill.
Aye.
Mr. Benton.
Aye.
And that brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing today, thank you.
Nothing, thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Merrill.
A couple of things. Township meeting tonight, I plan on attending. I think you guys are as well. And we had a regional executives meeting yesterday morning, which I attended, left a little early to go to the Delaware County Housing Alliance meeting, and it was informative. And something happens every year, the second Saturday in the month of December, and that's the John Freeman Breakfast. If you've never gone, I would encourage you to go. I think it starts at 5, but play it safe and get there at 6. That way, if I'm wrong on the time, you won't be standing in line. It's always well attended, and I don't know if they do a great job of promoting it, but I'm going to promote it because I think one year I missed it because I forgot about it. But it's a great way to support John Freeman and all he contributed to our county and city. And it's something that happens every year, and you're going to see a lot of people you know there who are doing the cooking and the serving, and it's a neat thing. So please consider going this Saturday. I'm going to say 6 or later just to play it safe. I think they open at 5, but just in case I'm wrong.
Where is it?
At the hardware.
Same place.
Hardware Exchange,
Okay,
right down there close to campus.
all right,
That's all I have.
okay.
Yeah, just a couple other things. We had DKMM meeting yesterday. Things are going actually very well there. Investment committee meeting on Monday. And now that we have an expanded investment committee, and Treasurer O'Brien's doing a good job and moving forward. Legislative update tomorrow. Meet with the local Senate and House representatives. So that's all I got.
And the holiday clearinghouse that PIN, People in
That's right.
Need,
Sunday.
sponsors is this Sunday. And at the fairgrounds, so if anyone wants to volunteer, you can join me there. So, but PIN really has taken on a greater burden as far as the number of people that they serve. It's growing and growing, and they just do a wonderful job. And the Holiday Clearinghouse is such a heartwarming thing. It's just, you see people, people come in and they have to sign up ahead of time, but people who need some help giving their families a Christmas, there are, as we all know, there are groceries, there are coats, there are toys, and then they take extra food home with their grocery bags, and it's just amazing. So they've been working really hard on this. So anyway, that's a biggie. And we do not have executive
We do
session,
not.
so therefore we are